Hi there. I was just wondering if you're going through a challenge right now and you're not quite sure how to handle it. It could be a big challenge or a small challenge. And I just wanted you to, right now in this very moment, embrace it. So give yourself a big hug right now, knowing you are doing the very best job you can. I'm Carol C.C. Miller, and I live in Chicago. So I'm bringing you this short video from Chicago, Illinois. So let me quickly share a little bit of my beautiful view from my roof. I live just right by Lake Michigan, up on the north side of the city. I'm a positivity coach, and my passion and purpose is to help people embrace their lives and to heighten their celebrations and lessen their sorrows to a positive focus. Now, I want to get things clear with you when I talk about being positive and positivity in general. It does not mean that reality isn't occurring and things that we don't want in our lives are happening. It just means that we're going to focus on the silver lining in those moments and breathe through it. So I just wanted to give you a few tips, because when things are going the way we want in life, it's pretty easy to celebrate and enjoy. But how about those times when we have some challenges we're facing, and they could be huge or they could be small, but they've gotten us out of the space of appreciation and enjoying life. So really, again, it's all about embracing it, because every experience we go through is here to service us and to enhance our life. It's not there as a form of punishment. Really, when I'm going through a challenge, and I promise you, even though my entire life purpose is based on positivity, I still have those moments and those challenges in my life that I have to refocus into thinking about what I want rather than what I don't want. So I'm just going to give you a few tools. And again, when you're not feeling your best and you're going through a challenge, be gentle with yourself, because again, it's not there to upset you and make you feel like you're a failure. It's there to help you grow and expand into even being more of what you want to do in life. So one of my first tips is to be aware of how you feel. All of our feelings are important. Anger is important. Disappointment's important. It shows us where we're at. But when I start thinking about my feelings of what I'm going through, it allows me to change them or stay there. If you're having a moment where you want to have a pity party, go for it. But be aware that you're having a pity party instead of going into victim mode and creating a pity party that way. So that's one of my tips, because when I'm angry about something and I step back and say, how does this feel? Anger doesn't feel good in my body. So it gives me an opportunity to reflect, come up with what I appreciate about that situation. When I'm coaching people, I always ask them to give me 3 things that they appreciate about the experience or the person that they're having a challenge with. And usually they can come up with 3. But if they can't come up with 3, then we talk about the fact that this one person is an example of how all their other relationships in their lives are so much easier. This one experience shows you that all the other experiences you're dealing with are flowing and easy to deal with. So it's just a contrast to allow us to see what is good in our lives. Another tip would be to breathe when you get into that space of not feeling good, because when we're anxious or mad or whatever those more negative, harder feelings are, we tend to constrict ourselves and we're not breathing deeply. So just take a few deep breaths before you speak to whoever you need to speak to, or even continue your own thought pattern, because you need to fill your body up with new oxygen, and that's going to give your brain new ways of thinking. So it's really important to breathe well. And as I already mentioned, step into appreciation. And appreciation really does depend on the severity of what you're going through. Earthquakes happen, and there's people who die in those. I can't tell you to be appreciative of that earthquake, but I can tell you to appreciate how neighbors come together to support each other through that tragedy. I can't control the world events, but I can control how I act upon them and how I feel about them. And the more I stay in the space of grace and gratitude, the more reasons I have to be grateful and just enjoy life a lot easier. So I really encourage you to find what you can in that moment to appreciate. And when you are doing well in your life, celebrate it, share it, and be thankful, and celebrate other people's success. Instead of being jealous about it, say, yay, you, and I would like that too. Focus on what's going well in your life. Focus what's going well in the lives of people you care about. Focus on what's going well in the world. There's 7 billion people in the world. 7 billion people are not suffering. send love to those who are suffering, but focus on the grace and the gratitude of the experiences that you get to share in. And I promise you, the more you focus, it's just like anything. If I could go to the gym today and be buff and in perfect shape, I would do it in a second. You know, it's exercise that positivity muscle. We all have it, and sometimes they go a little dormant, especially when we're in a challenge. But it's there for you to use. So I really encourage you to be gentle with yourself, be gentle with the people around you. Everybody's trying to do their best, and really embrace life, because there's so much in life that is worthy of your embracing it. There's so much in you that is worthy to be embraced. So again, I'm with Carol C.C. Miller with Positive Focus, and I really hope that this message helps you to live a more happy, more joyful, and just get excited about life, because there's lots to engage in and embrace and love. Until we talk again, you just have a great day. Thank you.